These are the best settings for MW4. We're gonna start with controller. Now this is really preference, but right now I feel this is pretty good. 165 for sensitivities. Simplify control preset. Once I turn that off, this was turned off. Pepper ping turned off. I definitely want to turn this on. This switches your back buttons to your front ones. I just find there's no delay when you're shooting. It's definitely a must-have. Controller vibration. That's your own preference. I leave it on. We're gonna go with the inputs. Definitely copy these inputs. Now you want your right one to go to 95 a little bit, so your aiming it will pick up the aim assist will pick it up, and the left stick we'll drop that down to 70 as well to help with that. Left trigger, right trigger, put it at 1. Now move on the aiming. Don't touch this at all. Sensitivity multiplayer. We're going to aim and advance settings. Right now we're going to go to ADS sensitivity timing, turn it instant. Leave this to assist, and then obviously your aim curve, you want it dynamic. And then make sure you turn this up to 1. Custom sensitivity, just don't do nothing with that. Target aim assist, you want that off. Motion sensor function behavior, turn that off. Hip sensitivity, leave it at 1. Just leave all this stuff. Motion, turn that off. Now we do go to motion sensor functions, advanced settings, and there is a setting that you definitely want. So you definitely don't want it. It's up to you, but FOV sensitivity scaling. If you turn this on, apparently it's going to scale down the proportions of the ADS zoom level. I just have this off because I mean I just don't like it the way it looks, but it is there if you want to use it. Now go to the movement, sprint assist. You want to just leave this on. Don't put on tactical sprint assist, because doing this 9 chances out of 10 when you're going into a gunfight, you're definitely gonna be like, oh shit, I'm dead, because you can't react fast enough. Your guns are up in the air, you can't aim fast enough. So just leave it on. I mean, that's why I've been doing. I'm doing really good. And when you turn it on, make sure you put your sprint assist delay down to 0, just for the fastest delay. Mantle assist, turn that off. Corner slice, I left that on. The slide dive behavior. Now, a lot of people choose to do this how they want. Dive only, slide only, tap, whatever. I put it on hybrid just for the fact is there's some delays if you choose these other options, and you can just choose like the short delay, but you still got a delay. So I've been finding a lot of people are using hybrid to just get rid of that delay. So yeah, and then automatic airborne mental, keep that off. Slide, maintain sprint. I mean, I left this off. Parachute, free fall, advanced settings. I don't think I did anything in here. Grand metal, take that off as well. Everything else is way it's good. Now we're gonna keep going down. There's vehicles. We're not gonna do much with both vehicles. But combat, I don't think I changed anything in here. I think maybe the only thing I did in here is the where is it? These are combat advance. Actually, no, I didn't do nothing in here. And that's it for the controller settings for aiming and movement and combat. Now we can go over the mouse and key. Definitely, like, it's up to you, but right now I'm running on just at the default 8 for sensitivity for the mouse. I don't touch the ADS at all. Everything else pretty good. We'll go to advanced. Definitely turn the ADS transition time into instant. And then I don't touch the monitor differences, all that bullshit. Then you're gonna go to keybinds. Now you can customize however you want for keybinds. I don't personally have anything right now, but I'll definitely be playing more this weekend and see if I can like customize the buttons anymore. Movement, you definitely want your sprint assist on, just like we talked about with the controller settings, and put it to 0. And then down here, I turn all these are things are on toggle by default. I put them on hold just because it's how I play. And then advanced movement advance. I think everything else is pretty much default. I didn't really change anything. Vehicle behaviors, we're not gonna change anything there. Combat, same thing. I don't think we change anything there as well. Now we're moving on to the graphics. Oh, make sure this is exclusive. Make sure your refresh rate is the highest it could be. Your display resolution high as it could be. Background shader preloaded. I left this on. I think it's just default. Uh, NVIDIA reflex low latency, put that on with plus boost. Eco mode preset, put it on custom, and then I make sure VSync is turned off, gameplay turned off. But my custom frame limit, either put it the max max refresh rate for your monitor, or just put it on unlimited. I got mine on unlimited. I don't see no issues on the screen at all. And then for the menu render resolution, I put it on native just to make sure the menu looks pretty crisp when I'm recording. Pause game when rendering, turn that on. And then all this stuff this by default. So we're gonna move over the quality. Right now I gotta set it to Rich's recommended, but you want the dynamic resolution turned off. Upscaling, people tend to use this to get more frames. Like, you're not gonna get the fastest response, and quite honestly, this is just a better look of a cleaner picture on the monitor in the game as itself. So we've been using this for every single Call of Duty, guys. There's no big news. Same thing with this. If you want to turn this on, great, but you're gonna have delay and you're not gonna have the fastest response time. But sure, you're gonna have the highest frames, and whoopie-doo. Who needs highest frames when you get a good computer? Ray tracings, I turn that off as well. The game looks amazing without even it on, so I don't really see the point of me want to have this on. Maybe if I play a campaign, turn it on, but during multiplayer, there's no need to. Your VRAM scale target, make sure that's maxed out to 90. Variable rate shading, turn this on as well. Now, this is where it gets interesting. So every game, we usually like always turn this off, right? But weapon depth of field actually helps you if you have iron sights. It actually makes it better to look down if you're using iron sights on only weapon builds. Right now I got this on because I'm using the ISO submachine gun build and with no sight, and it just, I really like it. And but yeah, you will see what I'm talking about. If you look down the sights, it actually blurs out some of the iron sights and makes it a really clean sight to use. Now down here, details and textures, I keep the texture resolution on high with everything else on low. Basically go down here and go the lowest you can go. In-game video quality, I leave it on high just to give it like a little bit better when I'm recording and streaming. But your shadow quality, put it on low. Everything is on low. Down here, water quality, put on high in case you're in the water and you want to see through the water better. And that's it for quality. Now we're gonna go to the view. Now view, right now, I've been playing on mouse, key, and controller both yesterday, and I kind of left this at 110. And 110 on mouse and key, I'm actually really enjoying it, but it's totally up to your preference. Even on controller, I like it at 110. So I'm gonna definitely leave it like that. Now, enhanced field of view is actually something new. If you turn this on, even though if you max it out to 120, you're actually gonna see even beyond 120. Now it looks a little weird. It might not be able to get used to the feeling of it. So I tried it out for a minute and I'm like, no, not for me. But definitely try this out if you want to get more on the screen. But keep in mind, you're definitely gonna feel weird while moving. Third person field of view, just maxed out at 90. Vehicle, whatever, we don't use vehicles. Now movements, keep that down to the minimum 25%. Put that at first ADS if you want to. And then if you have problems with white screens and stuff, you can convert it to be a black screen. Go to audio. We turn down the gameplay music and the cinematic music. Like, look, it's just blasting. All right, I don't need that blast in my ears, but we turn it down. Everything else we leave it. Turn the audio mix to headphones, and then yeah, mute the license music if you want to. If you don't get a copyright strike. Voice chat. This is what I use for mine. Just turn and make sure your outputs are correct one. I'm on push to talk. And then your interface. Now this is probably something you definitely need to do. You need to go through readability, go to color customization, and this is up to you, but like I changed the colors so that actually the enemy is actually yellow. I do this because I'm somewhat colorblind and I like to see my enemies far away. And then my actual party is actually black color, and then my team is blue, and then I'm myself is green. I got rid of the red because red on some of these maps, like I can't even see them and I'm dead. So yellow really sticks out more, and I've been doing this for a lot of different first-person shooter games just so I can see better. And the color filter, you can put that on filter 2, and then color filter target, put on both, and then world color intensity, put it at 100, interface color to 100. And there you have it. Is basically the fastest settings guide you're going to use. Use these settings, try them out. If you don't like it, let me know. If you do like it, let me know. And nevertheless, we're going to start pumping up some more content this weekend. Appreciate the support, guys. Hit the like, hit the sub, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.